Alright, what's good YouTube? So I just want to make a video pretty much addressing young black men, and I don't want to waste any time. Let's get straight into it. So for young black men, there is this fantasy to, being a gang and gang culture and criminal culture and just the craziest, illegal, unethical type of behavior that's being glorified. And I really want to break it down, and I really want to tell the truth and expose some of the things, and really expose the logic, and hopefully to save a young black man's life. So let's get right into it. So it's not being a gangster is being a man. Absolutely not. This is how it goes. It's men, it's people that are in the middle, and it's gang members, right? And you know how gang members call people that are non-gang members squares? It's the opposite, because they're the squares, because they're trapped in this box of doing illegal stuff, either dying or going to jail, doing illegal stuff, dying or going to jail. They're in that box. So not everybody else. Because me, I have a future. Me, I have a college degree. Me, I'm pursuing higher education. Me, I worked in corporate. Me, I'm reading every day. I'm learning about financial literacy, taxes, and I'm learning to use bigger, better words, write better, speak better, present myself better. So now my future it's a lot higher. The ceiling is a lot higher for me now, just because I didn't want to do the stereotypical things. I didn't want to be a product of my environment. So that's what I want to tell you younger guys. Because listen, it's only death or in jail, and that's inevitable. You never see a story where a gang member had a successful life from beginning to end, and they just died a peaceful life of old age. No, it either ends, either someone is going to snitch on them and give them a lot of prison time, or their enemies are going to catch them. It happens. No BS at all. And I really want to break. I want to break the gang culture down, right? Because we're dying for our respect. No, you're not, because that's supposed to be the code, right? Dying for your respect. No, it's absolutely not that. Because if it was about dying for their respect, they would have be killing people that have damaged the black culture, right? They would be killing the people that have damaged the black culture. But do you see that? No. So they're not operating for the respect of black people. They're operating over their individual respect. So they want to get 25 years for killing a fellow young black man over his shoes, some jury, because he bumped into him, because maybe he said something to his girl. So they want to get 25 years off of that, but they don't want to get 25 years off of doing things to some of the police officers that damage the black community. See, make that make sense. Because if, let's say, George Zimmerman, if he walked past the hood, he's good. I don't think there's no group of gang members that's gonna say anything to him. But if a young black kid tries to walk past a group of gang members, to try to get home, I bet you it's, hey, where you from? Hey, where you going? Hey, who you know over here? Like, it's issues. But if, a white person or, someone that used to be a cop that killed black people, that damaged our community, was walking through, I bet you they won't say a word. Like, they're not really trying to touch the people that needed to be touched. Right? Let's take me personally. If I was beefing with some Crips, I bet you that they could find a way to find me in at least 24 hours, right? They can make calls. They can, use their connections around the city to find where I am. But if, one of these cops that live in these cities where gangs are active, like if they can, like they don't use their power to try to find them, to try to do anything. I haven't heard not one story of one single gang member trying to, bring justice to some of these cops that killing these black people. Not a one. But you hear every other day of, this black kid got killed for his chain, or he got killed for his shoes. So you killing over materials, but you're not killing over the respect of your people. Because that's the biggest issue that I have with gangs. It's not consistent. It's, we'll get 25 years killing our own people over stupid stuff, but we won't go out a hero getting the people that damage the community. So I just want to show these black boys that no, you have a higher ceiling than what you think. Because listen, I was in your position. I grew up in the hood. I never went to game bang. I always kept my head in the books. I always kept my future past, whatever situation I was in. No matter just the people around me, my friends, my situation, I always kept my future bigger than what I thought I can see. Like my future was unforeseeable. Like I didn't know exactly how I was going to get out of the situation or what was going to happen, but I knew that there was a way, and I knew that I was willing to put in the work. All right, so just put in the work. Stop the stupid stuff. I get it. It's hard because look. Let's get into it. What they did is they took the bottom, like the worst representation of black people, and they put them as a spokesperson. Like they didn't do that with any other race. In every other race, people's influences come from the top doctors, the lawyers. Just the people that are at the top of education. Those are who speak for their culture. But for the black culture, they took all the gang members, rap stars, and then they made them the voice of the black culture. They're like, hey, listen to them. They're talking about drugs and killing. Listen to them. To distract us and to make us hate ourselves and to make us kill ourselves. But what we need to do is give the black doctors, the black lawyers, we need to give them the microphones, them the voice, instead of having to be the other way around. Like, they're doing that on purpose. Like, they're giving these rappers and athletes that are violent, they're giving them the deals on purpose. They're giving them money on purpose. They're giving them these big public platforms on purpose so they can influence the culture, and so we can be distracted and be off our education. So like I said, just focus and maintain. All right, man. That's all I gotta say. Hopefully, it can reach out to a black person and save them. All right, peace.